Live from the Block Media, Ron Murray, The Pavement Season 2. It's only right. Every bar has a life, so everything I spit is battle rap. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, it's the boy Jalen out of Work Life, O&E, Dojo, Live from the Block. You already know what's up.
Man, hey Jalen, I need you to talk how you be talking on stage, baby. And you know we outside, so you know we could be hit. So let's get right to it. Jalen, how did you get into battle rap, man?
Really just freestyling and shit. Just I started off freestyling like in the locker room before games and shit. Like to
you play football, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I played football and baseball.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just in the locker room. So talk about this battle that I saw online. I guess it might have been one of your first battles at a house party against Drew Barker. Was that your foray into battle rap?
See, Drew Barker, he was really making music whenever we was in high school and stuff, and he went to Birdville and I went to Richmond for my last 2 years. So we was like the rappers in the area, and we was supposed to been on battle a long time, and then finally I seen him versus Coley. I seen him battle Coley, and then so I hit him up and he was like, yeah, you gotta have a battle to send in before you can be in boot camp. So if you want to battle me now, then I'll do it for you, and then we can shoot the footage to OSAMA so you can get into the battle rap scene.
Okay, so that was gonna be my next question. So how did you get into Live from the Block, the battle rap scene? How did that all go about?
It was all Drew Barker. He straight up was like, okay, we're gonna do this battle, I'm gonna get the footage, and then I'm gonna shoot it to OSO, and then, you know what I'm saying, get y'all linked up and everything.
So when you got into battle rap, who are some of the influences that you watched early on and everything?
Murder Mook, he was a huge influence on me rapping, period. And Lux, of course. But then whenever I actually started watching it, it was like Sean. I was a huge Sean fan. Calico, Clips, DNA, you know what I'm saying? Just the regular old top tier niggas.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get right to this. So, you know, I looked at your resume, and I'm going to run it down. I'm going to give you, you know, some of your flowers right now. J-Tide, Lux, Syntex, Joe, Skits, Red, Low, Vega, Trebo, Want to See, Pac-Man, Nike, Chronic, John Wayne, Embassy. Did you ever go through boot camp at the block, or explain that, because this resume is
it's crazy,
it's no joke. It is.
Well, because like my boot camp class is the greatest boot camp class ever.
Oh, so better. Hold on, whoa. Better than the 2015 boot camp class?
Yeah, way better.
Oh,
way better.
Oh, okay,
class,
talk your stuff.
Half the people that was on that list was in my boot camp class, because like my first match was Embassy, so you know what I'm saying, that was just a little warm up or whatever. But my next match was John Wayne. Yeah, so that speaks volumes. But and then after that it was LA. It was an African cat they used to battle, and then after that it was Nike. That was my graduation battle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was it getting onto the block, and what would you say is different between the block when you started? Because it's like you're one of the OGs of the block now, and to me, I've said it and I'll say it on camera right now. Like right now as it stands, I think you're the best on the block. So how would you say how things have changed from when you started versus how the block is now?
I think whenever we started, it was more like I guess like a family feel, you know what I mean? It was like everybody was cool, everybody friends, and we all pretty much stay in the same areas pretty much. And now it's way more like professional, like upper echelons, you know what I mean? Like we really did take that step up, and now we got big names on big cards, and we really like putting a footprint in the South, like whenever it comes to Southern battle rap.
All right, you're someone, you did express some of your influences. Like, explain your writing process, man, because it's like the pen is wild.
Yeah.
So just because it's like, you know, you did say how, you know, Loaded Lux was one of your influences. Just talk about your writing process and how you go about that.
Usually, like, I'm always like recently, now that I actually are taking it serious, whenever I think about something, I'm constantly thinking of bars all the time, so I'll just put it down in my notes on my phone or whatever, and then whenever it's time to sit down and write, like I have an outline of this, then the punch, and then I allow myself later on to fill in the shit that makes sense, so it can be like complete sentences and not just some random shit, you know what I'm saying?
So how do you go about taking battles? Because to me, when I see that you're in the ring, I don't know if it's just coincidence or, you know, when people see Jalen, they feel that they have to be on Jalen's level, and especially you're someone who's not afraid to put up your own money. Yeah, you know, going against Lux. Was Red a bet battle?
No.
Okay, but against Syntex, that was one of them.
Syntex and Joe.
So G.I. Joe. So in those battles, would you say that people, they kind of have to jump up to you, because it seems like you're the same all the time? So just that process as far as when you're battling folks.
I think it's, you know, whenever you about to battle somebody, you watch their film. You know what I'm saying? Just like watch a film before a game or whatever, study your opponent, and then that's whenever people realize, oh shit, he actually be saying something, and they respect the pen more than they would if they just watching it to be entertained. So then they actually themselves have to step their pen game up, and then so I feel like I help people reach that next level, not to be like too arrogant or nothing.
No, it's not. I totally understand, because one thing I heard about before the you and Joe battle, a lot of people expected to see more out of you. So then you battled against Joe, you left Earth. You battled against Syntax. Some people feel that went either way. So did you feel that coming into it, and really just that's all of 2019? It seemed like you just took a whole another step. Was that by design, or you just know that people were expected other things from you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I was stuck in limbo between like doing it for a hobby or actually taking it serious. And then so I figured, I mean, I'm pretty fucking good at this shit. I might as well, you know what I'm saying, put my all into it. And actually, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Jalen, one of the things I like to do on the interview, I like to call the bar breakdown. So check this out. Now, I would definitely say everybody go check out Jalen versus Luxury, because it's going to be better on camera. My mind runs so fast, it's like the flash on an acid trip.
Hey, that's one of my favorite lines that I ever wrote.
No. That's for Syntax. It's not deja vu on some shit that I'm missing ever since I became the one. I can't tell if there's a glitch in the system. Jalen, are you the one on the block?
Yeah, I am. I'm the one.
Hold on, say that one more time.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you are the one.
I'm that nigga that see on the block. You don't come to live from the block, you don't see me.
Okay. How long do you think that it took for you just to get to that point? Because like I said, it's hard to go back. Like, you can't go battle a Trebo now, because of course he's definitely ascended since you all both battled. Then of course Dwayne Vega. So it's kind of one of those things. When did you feel that on the block you felt that you were that guy? When would you say that moment came for you?
I think I started to feel that way after I battled Low. Like,
so kind of early on, huh?
Yeah, definitely. And then whenever I took a hiatus, and whenever I decided to come back, that's whenever I was like, okay, I gotta prove it. You know what I'm saying? People say that I have the potential. I've always heard that Jalen's potential, his pen is crazy and all that stuff. I just had to take that next step.
So with that going on, of all the people that I mentioned, that who else was in your boot camp class? Because you did say John Wayne. Who else was in that class?
It was John Wayne, Nike, Vega. I'm pretty sure Low was in there.
Oh, so were you part of the 2015 class? Were you part of that class?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, then you part of arguably like, because I was talking like.
I thought you meant like 17. My bad.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I thought you
it's
talking
cool.
about like Trebo
Because
and them.
when I was talking with Vega, in a previous Pavement interview and with Low, everybody just talked about how that 2015 class has really been able to reshape the block. So if you had to put like a Mount Rushmore of the people you've battled, of some of the hardest battles that you have, who would you say?
Ooh, that's a good ass question.
Because Trebo wasn't Trebo when you battled him. Now, if you and Trebo battle now, that'd be, y'all battle now, that'd be kind of different. Just saying.
But whenever that Trebo battle was crazy, because that was coming fresh off the 1-C battle.
Okay.
And that was like when my skyrocket. That's whenever I graduated and I took off. And then my next op was supposed to be Scotty Maserati. Okay. But some things happened and he couldn't make it. And then Trebo was like, okay, I'll do it. And we had just came off a poll, everybody saying Trebo was #1 on the block. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's perfect for me. So we did it within like a week and a half prep. So, but I guess Trebo, Low for sure. Okay. Syntax.
Man, talk about that Syntax battle, man. The low-key flu game.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that
was the
battle,
flu game. It was so crazy because I had the flu for like a whole week. And like, I'm just now, like, this is my first time ever, like, because I was at 104, 105, like, temperature, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then so I finally got the shit down to 99, so I'm like, okay, I can leave the house. And Syntax came in that bitch with 102 fever. So I'm like, God damn, we coming there low sick, shot well sick.
We all get sick.
Right? We all get sick.
That might have been where COVID started.
Yeah, on God it did. Hey, I predicted the quarantine, nigga, in the battle.
So, did you feel that there was a lot of high expectation going into the battle, especially the run that COVID was on and the expectation that a lot of people had with you?
Yeah.
Especially coming off the Joe battle as well.
Yeah, because like the Joe battle was the first time I actually like I guess performed, you know what I mean? Okay. Like, put movement into whatever I was saying, like was characterized, I guess. And then so syntax is all that. So whenever I came in there, I knew that he was gonna step his pen up, so I'm gonna have to step my performance up. And then so I think that's where the balance kind of met each other, and that's why the battle was so hard.
Right. Okay, so moving on, you know, you've done a lot of great work. You've been putting in the work, so it caught the eyes of Lex Luthor and the good folks at iBattle.
Yeah.
So talk about how the iBattle situation came about and just the whole experience of that.
Well, actually, Syntax is the one who plugged me in.
Shout out Syntax.
Yeah, shout out Syntax, for real, for real. And he was, before the CVLT card or whatever, they was doing a little, like, not really tryout, but people who on their way up, and Lex was gonna give them a shot to do their thing. Well, I was supposed to battle T2 Good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So he did not show up.
no, he didn't. He told Lex we were supposed to battle on Friday. He told Lex he was gonna be there on Saturday, and then we get there on Saturday, and he no call, no show. So I mean, but whenever I was heard I was going to New York, I booked like 4 days.
Yeah.
Turning it into a
You good?
turning it into a little vacation or whatever.
So with that though, with your opponent not showing up, will you still be able to get something out of that trip?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
okay.
networking and everything. It was like Real Sick was in there, and like Kang, all the big battle names, they was there. And Benji even had a surprise battle.
Shout out Benji.
Yeah, shout out Benji and Real Sweet, Luke Castro, Drugs, and all them, they was there. So I got to spit a little bit of my shit, you know what I'm saying, and bounce ideas off them niggas and shit.
And you've also been to Seattle to battle as well, right?
No, I went to support
Low. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Fantastic. Because one of the things I also like to talk about with folks is just like, of course, you know, some of the biggest mistakes that battle rappers make, especially when going on the road. What are some lessons from the road and definitely getting booked by other leagues would you tell other battle rappers to watch out for?
Definitely get your money first. Get your money first, at least if it's some type of deposit or something, and really just watch who you fuck with whenever you go out there. Mm-hmm. And like make sure you only with good people, and then whenever you do travel, make sure you go with somebody. Make sure you bring some type of support. Don't go out of state, nowhere by yourself, nothing like that.
So never dolo.
Yeah, never dolo. I mean, I done went by myself a couple of times, and like the people there was alright, but you know what I'm saying, like if some shit would have went down, I'd have been by myself.
All right. So when you do go out on the road, do you feel that there's more pressure for you sometimes? Not just, you know, of course, shout out to Low. We know what he does for the block, but you're definitely one of those people that represent for the block. You know, you went out, you went and battled Odanga. And I saw you went to Florida to battle someone as well.
To battle
Impact.
Yeah, Impact.
Okay.
Yep.
So
actually, it was so crazy is that Norbs was at that event.
Okay.
And then so I was networking with Norbs, but then the whole situation with him getting fired and all that extra shit, all them opportunities went out the window.
Right. So do you feel pressure when you do hit the road and having the block on your back and things like that and everything?
No, not really. It's really more exciting because I feel like people don't really know, you know what I'm saying? And I get to represent Texas battle rap live from the block, and I know I'm gonna go and show out. So it's just really, I'm excited to make more fans, and I'm really more comfortable. Like whenever I'm writing in the hotel room or like running my stuff, I feel more comfortable in the hotel, like secluded, than I do like just walking around outside or just randomly writing my shit here.
So when you talk about writing in the hotel room, do you write that early, getting into your battle, or when do you close the book? How's that go for you?
The book ain't never closed, ever. Some of the hardest shit that like the Flash on the acid trip, I wrote that shit on the way to the battle.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I couldn't find a way to like word it, and then so I just kept running it over and over again in my head, and so I had to take 2 things out and then add the acid trip. As soon as I did that, kicked off.
So with that, you know, one thing that you brought up in your battle, in the battle against Lux, so you are actually going to have 2 battles in one day at one point?
Yes, it was supposed to be Money on the Wood 2, and it was supposed to be Lux first and then Ace Sinatra.
Both of them bets?
Yeah, both of them.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Lux was doing $100 a round, and then me and Ace was doing 300 straight up.
And so how did the Lux end out, so everybody knows on camera? So how did that come?
I won. They got me 2-1, and it was so close that they had to watch the film in the building. Like,
and you battled J Ty for bread too as well, right?
Yeah, but actually, we wanted to wait until the film came out, but then whenever it came out, I seen he opened the Certified Hemp Hut, so I told him, don't even worry about the money. Whenever I come down to Houston, just hook me up with some gumbo, and we gonna be good. Don't even worry about it.
So the 2 battles. So what happened with Ace? It just was not.
It was a COVID situation. Okay. You know him. He got his family and his kids and all that stuff. So he, you know what I'm saying, like they can't risk You know what I'm saying? Any type of COVID situation.
But you feel that you would have been able to get 2 wins that day, though?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I think the only person I've ever seen do that was Joe Kerr. I've seen him battle like 2 people once. So just that whole thing. So 2 people the same day with 2 different levels of content.
I had all 6 rounds ready like a month. Cause remember we was quarantined.
Right.
We was shut down. We wasn't doing nothing. So the whole time I'm writing and perfecting my bars and everything. And so like the same energy I came at J Ty with was the same energy I was gonna come at Ace with. You know what I'm saying? And like Lux was just a warm up, and I seen Lux start to turn up a little bit.
Yeah, Lux didn't come in like the.
And so I had to turn up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I mean, it might have been a good thing because I'd have been tired as fuck if I had to battle Ace after that.
Yeah.
Because that nigga Lux put some pressure on me for real.
So definitely, you know, you're someone on, you know, at least in the group and on social media, you know, you don't do a lot of back and forth with guys. You let your battle speak for itself. Do you think that kind of hurts your profile sometimes, or what would you say?
Yeah, I feel like promo is definitely a thing that I need to step my game up on, and like just I feel like ain't no reason to talk shit back and forth with somebody if you're not gonna battle them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
facts.
Yeah. So I mean, if we not gonna battle, then what the fuck are you talking to me for? What are we talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So I know by the time this drops, the battle's already happened, but we're gonna get to that in the interview. As far as the op list goes for Jalen, who has to see Jalen, or who does Jalen want to see? Whether it be on the block or because looking at the block is kind of
I don't have nobody else.
It's tough.
It's
tough
else
to find. But who does Jalen want to see as far as the op list goes?
I definitely got to get that Skits rematch.
Okay. Sure. So you're down to do rematches?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Skits and Chronic, the only 2 that I do a rematch with.
Okay. And why both of those battles? For people who haven't seen those battles.
Chronic owed me a round. He didn't have a 3rd round in the boot. Chronic was one of my boot camp battles. Actually crazy, but he didn't have a 3rd round at all. So he owed me a round, and then Skits, I took that battle within like a week and a half prep. And then so I feel like it's way more history behind me and him than to just throw some shit together just so we can keep the car moving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we need to actually put some work into it, some preparation time for that Skits battle.
Could we see a you versus Lower Trebo rematch, or that's not, you know, just as where those, because everybody's ascended just in that group altogether. Is that something you'd ever be interested in?
I don't know. Probably not, but if...
Because they love you down on the culture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm going down to the culture on March 28th to battle Jay Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's that been, just, you know, going down to the culture and taking
I love the culture, man. They show me so much love, man. And Austin, the city itself, is beautiful, and I just love going down there. I fuck with Trebo and Gutter real tough. So I love being down there, and like the culture is like my second home. So anytime they need me to come down there and do something, I'm in there.
All right, so next up, Battle Cruise. Of course, you definitely represent work life.
Work life, yeah.
You know, you're a part of the dojo. It seemed like at least 3/4 of the block is part of the dojo.
Yeah.
So, as far as Battle Cruise goes, some people feel that, you know, it's riding for each other and things of that nature. So, what's your take on Battle Cruise, you being a part of it?
Well, really, me and Work started off because we was one of the first people to actually travel. And then so like as soon as I battled Nike, 2 weeks later I was in Miami, like Dade County Elite Battle League.
So work life, y'all were hitting that road.
Yeah, exactly. And then so that's really how work life started, because niggas was always working 100% all the time.
So who's all a part of work life, just so everybody knows?
Right now it's me, Working Blaze, and Soze and Lido was a part of it, but they had their own little falling out or whatever.
I like Blaze, he's cold.
Yeah. But I mean, we all cool, like we all still brothers and shit. It's just that they didn't feel like that being a part of a battle rap crew would step them up or get them to the next level. So,
okay.
Yeah, but I completely understand that. I mean, it's hard to be representing a whole bunch of shit with a whole bunch of people looking at you with the pressure on you and everything. So.
But work life has been beneficial to you, as you said, because you've been able to hit the road and hit different markets and things like that.
Yeah,
correct?
Definitely. Like I wouldn't be on the road if it wasn't for work. Like straight up, he was the person that was doing all the networking and getting all the names, and he was the one making all the moves pretty much. And then he like pretty much taught me the ropes of how to get in contact with people and the right people to talk to, the right leads to go to, so I can start traveling on my own and do my own shit. Okay.
So with that being said, no riding together, correct?
No.
All right. So how's that process?
We don't even how's like
as far, because I always hear about sparring, but some people sound like, you know, sparring is they let them hear they're around, then they may change it versus just like, hey, I'm gonna hear you around, I'm gonna tell you it's trash, and you go back versus it being a collective. So as far as work life goes, how do y'all go about that?
It's really just like, I mean, like just giving notes and shit. Like I'll run my round and the nigga be like, okay, well, are you sure you want to say this, or that's incorrect? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like something like Seattle, like a fish or some shit like that. Be like, no, nigga, they're the Marlins.
Some of y'all do that, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts,
so some niggas really don't know what they be talking about.
Right.
So it's you gotta run shit by people. You know what I'm saying? And then so those are the people that I actually trust to not leak my shit, or people that I actually respect enough, like to respect their opinion, to actually go alter some shit if I think it needs to be changed.
Right. So, you know, work life, you, Work, Blaze, to me, definitely high level rappers. How do you think y'all fall when it comes to, you know, the Ivy Leagues, you know what I mean? The, you know, all the some of the other battle crews. Where do y'all feel y'all fall in regards to that?
I feel like I don't know, I feel like we up there.
Shout out to the dungeon too.
Yeah, shout out to the dungeon. There's some bad motherfuckers over there in the dungeon.
Yeah.
I tell you what, goddamn. It's
You battled all of them.
Yeah.
You've literally battled all of them.
all of them. Yeah, it was a fight every time, goddamn. But like Dose in the dungeon, and Ivy League, and Frontline, the niggas over there in the culture.
Okay.
Yeah, like them niggas, they got their shit together, but I feel like we're more like, work life is more like a road team, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like we travel and represent Texas on the road, you know what I mean?
Right.
We just didn't like randomly get together. We was cool like before battle rap type shit. Well, me and Work was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, just like from different people around the city and shit. But honestly, like Blaze live all the way in Arlington. I mean, I'm here on the east side of Fort Worth. This nigga Work live in Houston, and Lito and Soze lived in Austin. So we really wasn't like with each other unless like one of us was on the car with another one, or we traveling to support the other one. You know what I'm saying?
So top three. You take the top three versus work life, top three in the dungeon, top three in Ivy League. What's y'all record finishing at?
I mean,
I'm stirring the pot.
I'm coming out clean. I'm not losing a round to anybody in any one of them leagues. I might give Low a round.
You might give Low a round.
Give Low a round. Hey man, that nigga Low's cold, bro.
Oh,
like
yes.
whenever we be at the dojo and shit, we always freestyling all the time. We always rap it. Every time I see Low, we rap it. And he probably got me like on a ratio like 2-to-1. Like whenever just like put a beat on, let's rap right now. Low's probably the only nigga I'll battle over and over and over again, and there'll still be some new shit that we coming up with.
Yeah,
But,
shout out to the dojo, definitely. And, you know, shout out to, you know, Sensei Fellow. It seems like that's the space everybody getting their bars. You don't got to give too many secrets about the dojo, but just talk about that atmosphere being out there, because I've heard about how many battlers go there and craft their bars ready and get things ready.
It's pretty much like anybody who wants to come through and perfect their craft, come on through. We always down to help people get better, because I mean, like, that's what we're here for, is to build as a brand, especially when it comes to live from the block. Like, we want to help people whenever they go up and move up to go off and do whatever they're gonna do. Then we want to make sure they pin it sharp whenever they represent the block. But it really started off like me, Fellow, Joe, Benji, Low, and Trebo, and Al G's. And then like
Shout
Molly
out Al
G's.
G's, yeah.
Yeah, and then Molly G's will be coming around, and then Deuce and shit. And then so it's really like them the core members, but it really started off like me, Fellow, and Joe, and then Low and Trebo started, you know what I'm saying, coming around. So that's like the, I guess, 5.
So did it get awkward when y'all in the dojo and then you got to battle Joe in a few weeks and things like that, or?
No, not really. Honestly, I stayed away from the dojo the whole time. Yeah, only person to hear my shit. Actually, Low came over here to kick it for a little bit. And my pops had a little barbecue or whatever, so he came through and I ran my shit for him. But that's the only person from the dojo that heard my shit.
Okay, so let's get right to it. You know, by the time this drops, everybody will have heard, everybody will have seen it. Jalen versus B Magic. The show has arrived. The decade celebration. Jalen, are you ready for B Magic?
Yes, 30, Jalen. Fuck you talking about?
Whoa.
I'm not losing
Let's keep
around.
it trill. You sure 30?
Yeah,
All right, talk your shit.
I mean, if the nigga comes with 3 clean rounds, then he might make 1 round debatable.
Because he was supposed to battle Red at one point. I think like at Shocktober or something.
Yeah, in the old Shocktober, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not Red. I'm a whole different monster. Like, I mean, like, this is it. This is it. This is that shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let this shit pass at all.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've like elevated a little bit with each battle that I've had, and this is gonna be it. It's gonna be the cherry topper, and then we're gonna go up from there.
So with this battle, what can we expect to see that we may not have seen from Jalen against B Magic? Would you say this is your biggest look right now?
Yeah.
Against the
100%.
upcoming B Magic battle?
Yeah. Hey, it's gonna be a whole lot of movement, I'll tell you that. It's gonna be, I'm gonna perform my ass off for sure. But I got some shit in the works. I don't wanna give too much away.
Right. Don't get too
Yeah.
So with that overall, you know, go ahead, take us out. Jalen, right now, I say he's the best on the block.
Yeah.
Talk your stuff, Jalen. Let us get out of here, man.
Okay, like you already know, if you're coming down to Texas, you gotta come to the block. You gotta come see me, Jalen, Work Life, O&E, Dojo, live from the block shit. You already know.